swords, all sorts. I get forward with force, I endorse any sources nearby ports in these bars. Yo, throw me some beers, I'ma go with these odds till I see stars, till I be me. Large stream 3 yards, till you see me acting like a retard.
Hey guys, welcome back to Barsh Gaming with your host Chris. Just doing another unboxing today on a graphics card. We have the Asus DirectCU 2 GTX 670 2GB, which is standard, with its non-reference cooler on there, the DirectCU 2. So what... So anyway, as I was saying, so what I might do is I'll give you a close-up of the box, maybe a little bit of a talk about it. We'll open the box, I'll do that off camera and everything, we'll show you the bundle, and give you a close-up of the card, and I'll measure it up, tell you the dimensions and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll get benchmarking. So I'll just take you in for a closer look at the box. So here's just a look at the front of the box, some nice packaging and all that, and then obviously mentions the main features, that it's PCIe 3, comes with a GPU tweak, it's got 2GB of GDDR5 RAM, and it's Digi Plus VRM, and then a little bit of a picture explaining the DirectCU cooler on it, or CU2, sorry. So we'll flip it around to the back, which mentions quite a few features. Again, it's all the standard stuff. With Asus, obviously, you expect a little bit more because they're quite a good brand. Generally come with quite a bit of stuff on board the graphics. However, I expect the bundle to be sort of light. They don't generally come with a whole lot of stuff, but we'll find that out when I open up the box, which I'll do right now. Just wanted to show you this as well. Typically Asus, especially with these graphics cards, put quite a bit of effort into the packaging. Some of you obviously don't care about that. I quite like it. It just shows that little bit of extra effort. So yeah, you open the box, and then inside the box you got another box with yeah, quite a nice black cardboard with the Asus logo on there, or insignia. And inside you have another one, which is on top of the graphics card with quite a bit of packing foam on there. Anyway, I'll get this open and we'll have a look. Like I mentioned, the bundle in this is fairly light, obviously, and that's typical of Asus cards. You've got the speed setup guide, you've obviously got your driver disc, and your 2 Molex to a PCIe 6-pin connector. That's out of the way, so let's have a look at the graphics card. Okay, so there's the beast itself, and needless to say, it looks awesome. I love the DirectCU 2 coolers on these things. This one's just a dual slot. It's not like a 2.5 or 3 slot ones like you'd see on the 680s or the 7970s. So it doesn't take up quite as much room. However, it is about 28 centimeters long. You want to leave about that much room. About 13 centimeters high, as you can see. Well, you might not be able to see, but I'll show you later on. The heat pipes, they come up quite a bit. And it's, yeah, so 13 centimeters high, 28 centimeters long, and about 4 centimeters wide, because it's a dual slot. So that is the top of the shroud and everything. God, it looks nice. Anyway, I'll flip it around so you can have a look. There's just a look at it from the other side, from the top. So naturally you've got your 2 SLI tabs there. Very nice. And pretty much the same connections that you've seen on just about everything in the 600 series on the high end. 2 DVI connections, a HDMI and a DisplayPort. So, but I'll show you one other thing. So this is most of what you'd see when it was sitting in the case, and this should really be a standard on all high-end graphics cards. I love having a backplate on there. This one looks especially nice. As you can see, it's got the Asus GeForce GTX 670, which I think looks awesome. It makes it easier to identify if you're trying to show off the case and all that kind of stuff. And it's got like a, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Yeah, you can sort of see it. Like a brushed aluminium sort of look on there, which looks absolutely fantastic. I love the look of this card. Probably another thing that I should mention as well is it's 2 PCIe 6-pin connectors as well for the power. So, let's get this thing in the computer and benchmark it and find out how it goes.
Yeah, I don't drink in here, put your glasses up. Up, 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 my bottles. My bottles, my bottles, my bottles, my bottles, my bottles, my bottles. Yeah, whiskey remix like a phoenix, feeling reborn. Watch your porn, see your 3 tits, fearless in the beer. See this so we gets, we need beer like vehicles, they be licks. We sip at the bar, raising And a thing from the rear end, guess that depends. Do you got lenses? You get your drinks in tins, my friends. Easy drinking in your houses, drinking in your beds. Does you understand when I said I'm sick of getting head? All I want is to go to shower wet in my chest. Hope my bottle with the tight grip, and I won't let no shitty interrupt sips. Check again.
So as you can see, the Zeus one does fall slightly behind the EVGA 670. And the reason for that is because this has 90 megahertz less, or roughly 90 megahertz less on the core clock than the EVGA one, and also about 200 less on the memory. Despite this, if it were my money, I'd definitely be buying the Zeus one. And the reason for that is because you could quite easily match those clock speeds to the EVGA one and get the exact same performance. However, this would keep it much cooler, as you can see from the temperature results there. About 10 degrees difference, I think, which is pretty substantial. And this was extremely quiet when compared to the Asus 7870, which uses basically the same cooler. That was audible, I could hear that. However, this one I couldn't hear it over my CPU cooler, so big difference there. As well as the fact that this comes with a backplate too. You can get a backplate for the EVGA ones, however you pay an extra $30. So price difference wise for what you're getting with the Asus one, this would definitely be the pick for me. Not to mention it looks awesome, and I love the backplate on there and everything. So yeah, that's my conclusion on it. If it were my money and I was going to get a GTX 670, this would definitely be the one that I'd get. I haven't tested the MSI one or anything yet, but yeah, as far as testing goes, this is a very, very appealing card. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.